My name is Megan Lim and this is My Negosyo.
Namaste, I'm Jingo.
I'm Vanessa.
I'm Chef Vincent.
And this is our Negosyo.
Welcome to Hyderabad Dine-In.
Welcome to Indian Fusion Cebu.
Originally, before the ECQ, before the pandemic, well, up until now said, I'm a tour guide. I'm a local tour guide here in Cebu. I'm an event host and I'm also a theater actor director.
I am an event coordinator. So I had been an event coordinator for almost 15 years.
I'm actually currently a psychology major. I'm in my 3rd year, and aside from that, I'm also involved in church ministry.
My name is Arifa So. Then I came here in Philippines 10 years ago. Then I studied Philippine School of Culinary Arts, and then after that I work in other hotels and restaurants.
Since March, pag-start sa lockdown, of course, we have to close the office. And then we have to stop and cancel all events. So most of our events are moved next year or late this year. So mao to wala mi gibuhat. But we enjoyed for the first few months because mura man siya, it's a vacation nga gihatag sa amoa, which we wanted unta because usually events busy baya kayo. So kanang nalipay mi in a way because at that time, we didn't really see how serious the problem was.
First few days and weeks, medyo lingaw pa siya nga murag because of course from all the busy schedule nato sa una, grabe kaayo ka busy nga kanang we'd always wish for a day or two nga kanang mabakante ta and makapahuway. So when it started, it felt like sige, finally murag mo na ni ang vacation atong gihuwat. So first few weeks okay pa siya, first few days. Nabot siya og 1 month. Naabot og 1 month kapin, naabot og 2 months. So murag dito na ni panic sugod ni murag what's up kanang enough na to nga pahuway. So we had to think of something at least income generating gihapon. So what we did was at first nagsugod mi og na maligya mi og mga alcohol, mga masks and tanan ng mga essentials that time. Pero naabot sa to na sa point nga medyo stricto ang Facebook, nalisod nagbaligya because a lot of the sellers, a lot of the vendors were like ni overpriced sila ana and of course we got scared kay basin unsa gyud na mahitabo etc. madakpan and whatnot. So what we did was ni hunong sa gid mi I can remember nga on our first wedding anniversary sa akong wife, that was April 30, ni-request ko sa ako ang wife sa ako ang brother-in-law nga I wanted Indian food. Kaya ako personally kanang hilig sa gyud kog Indian food, like sa una after event kay moadto ko og Indian restaurant kay mukaon ko etc. na. So I requested for Indian food and then mo to personally sad, I think bias kay ko ato kay ang Indian food was just for me. Ang akong wife gipalitan na akong cake og flowers kay at that time di man kay siya hilig og Indian food.
Actually, dili gid kay ko fan of Indian dishes. So I don't know the names. Dili gid ko kailag yun sa Indian dishes. So even before when my sister-in-law and my brother would cook Indian food at home, igur gyud ko magtilaw-tilaw. Some I find lami, but some murag medyo I find the aroma strong. So I learned to love. It's an acquired actually desire for the taste of Indian food ang ako. So right now, it's really one of my favorite cuisines.
Nag-influence na ko isa kong wife. That time, she was with my girlfriend. She's an Indian. And then, at first, I don't like the food. I don't like the taste. Maybe it's very strong. But sooner, sige siya gluto. Then, naghanan ko sa food. Then, I want to learn. So now, practice, and then, until nakibaw ko sa food, the Indian food itself. I want to make my wife happy, so that time I want to learn Indian food so that she will be happy. I can cook for her maybe in the morning, in breakfast.
They prepared for us for our afternoon snacks katong tandoori chicken pizza. So mo to lingkod mi kaon, and then that was together with all the rest of the regular pizza. And then like tulo or upat ka pizzas ilang gi-prepare. Ang ni catch gid sa akong attention was katong tandoori chicken pizza man. And then that's, I think mo to, I would always say nga mo to ang light bulb moment sa business. Kaya niya ko nga promising gid ang iyang taste nga murag what's up. Sige, so ayan daw na to. And what was amazing was the following day, we started talking about the business na gid katong Indian pizza. Sunod mo to, lingkod gid mi and then discuss, etc. And then the following day, storya na po. La, pwede ta magbiryani, pwede tayo nani, ana-ana. My wife would always remind me nga, among starting gid ato was, I think, among sugod ato was only 12,000 pesos. So moto, we started with 3 biryanis lang. We have the egg, the chicken, and then the vegetable, and then raita. I personally delivered all the food. Kay ECQ pa man, stricto pa man. I easily get bored with what's normal and usual. So like people delivering, etc. And then nakatingin ko, murag what's up? Ganaan lagi ko mag-costume. So I thought of wearing the costume, delivering the food. So moto, people like family and friends took photos and then video, anana, etc. So moto, I think that's one factor nga medyo we made a lot of noise online there. So that's how it started with our business.
Well, the history of Hyderabad, actually we first opened our very first branch around 2017. The conceptualization of the place happened 2016, and we've opened our first branch and still in the Banilad area, in front of UV Gulias. Now, the reason why we actually opened, because I'm always asked why an Indian restaurant when I'm a Filipina. Well, it's because our main target before, the reason why we opened the restaurant in the first place was to cater students, Indian nationalities who are students in UV Gulias. So they're actually the reasons why we created the restaurant in the first place, to serve them Indian food. I actually didn't imagine opening up another branch, but due to the demand of our, loyal customers already, since we kind of built up a name already. Honestly, it has affected our business in a way that we lost a lot of our clientele, because a lot of our Indian customers went back to India. So yeah, like we lost our like dine-in customers and everything. But something that was just so amazing was that since we were able to build up already a name, people were already familiar with Hyderabad, not only Indian nationalities but also Filipino locals. So our deliveries were really like just going up. So yeah, so that's what really sustained our business throughout the pandemic, our delivery. Personally, actually, when it first started, like I was like, okay, like I will eat this, but then like I'm not really a spice type of person. But then actually, like because of us putting up this restaurant, I have come to really love the, Indian cuisine, and I've come to discover that, it can be adjusted to what I like. Well, our marketing strategy has really been more on social media, constant posting each and every day, boosting our posts, and really just more of the word of mouth of people. That has really helped us a lot, like our friends, or sometimes we don't even have to ask our customers anymore, like they just comment down on our post. Yeah, so really positive feedback. So that's something that we're really grateful for. Hyderabad is actually named after a city in India. It's the capital of southern India's Telangana state, which is known for their biryani, and that's also our main specialty here at Hyderabad, in our special chicken biryani.
It's called Indian Fusion Cebu because ang chef is Filipino. You would say, of course, Indian, cooking Indian food, cooking lami nga Indian food, nindot siya. But, kung ana ka nga a Filipino chef cooking delicious Indian food, that is something else. Diba? So, murag, it's a fusion of like Filipino skill and then kanang Indian spices or Indian cuisine. So that's how we started formulating or brainstorming with the name.
Filipino cuisine is very beautiful cuisine, very easy. There is no need to prepare a lot of things. Yeah. You have to just chop and with toyo, vinegar, magic syrup, and then cubes and done. But with Indian cuisine, it's really take time. Why? It really takes time because we have to prepare a lot of spices. Spices from the whole spices, and we have 22 spices which we have to include it. We collected by our measure, and we ground it, and after we marinated our meat, and we cook it with yogurts and some of our secret ingredients.
Indian food, it's very hard, very hard. It's not like our Filipino food that is you only put, maybe to make it more delicious, you put it magic syrup, something like that. But in Indian food, when you put salt, it's very delicious already because of the spices. Di siya lalim pagluto sa Indian food because it has 20 spices, and then kinanglan siya nimo unsay unahon pagbutang. Kay kung masayop ka, then it's bitter or tamis ra or aslom. The secret to good food is really the love and the passion nga sa imong pagluto, sa imong dedication nimo to make the food delicious jud siya. Our products is all Indian foods. It's the fusion between other cuisines and Indian cuisine. Especially with our pizza, which is here, the first in Cebu. And then we have the pasta also. I never see any pasta here that is an Indian pasta.
Actually, Miss, we're serving two from South and from North. From South India and from North India. So our food is combined. Our curries are from North and our biryani from the South. North is using strong spices, strong herbs, strong flavor, and little bit. Them food is little dark. South, they also mostly they use majority is curries, roti, naan, parathas with desi ghee, butter.
We have also samosa. We have the first Nutella samosa here in Cebu. And then we also offer the traditional samosa, which is chicken and vegetable.
Samosa came from the pastry dough, short pastry dough, and stuffed with vegetables, chicken, chocolate, cheese, and other kind of ingredients which we deep fried, and the crust is very crispy, like a Filipino empanada.
Biryani is an Indian dish with rice na siya. So like a rice topping in Filipino food. So we have the chicken tikka biryani, chicken biryani, beef biryani, and then the lamb biryani. Now, the lamb biryani, I think the first here in Cebu, because usually they always cook here goat meat.
Actually, biryani has a very long history, but shortcut biryani was from kingdom time, like the richest time. Only kings can afford that one, because the rice was a very long grain rice, and then it's cooked by lamb, goat meat, lamb, chicken. So and then we cooked with spices, fresh ingredients, yogurt, marinated, and then with long grain rice.
So one thing that Indian Fusion Cebu is very proud of, because we have a lot of Filipinos or Cebuanos nga who discover their love for Indian food. So naagi mga nisulti nga first time ni namo pero lami gyud kayo mo order mi balik. So these are the comments from first timers nga maka ano gyud mi nga lami gyud amo pagkaon. Plus katong mga fans of Indian food, Indian cuisine would also tell us nga nami customers who used to work in the Middle East nga nauli diri because of the pandemic also. Naiuban nga kanang tigluto pod sila og Indian food. Naasad may mga Indian customers who order and moana gid sila nga lami among food, and it reminds them, moana sila nga our food is very nostalgic. It brings them to the Middle East or Singapore or Malaysia or Saudi or wherever.
When our Indians enter in the restaurant, the first questions they ask about biryani. They really love biryani. Our Indians really love biryani, and also curry and roti. And from our Filipino, when our Filipino come in the restaurant, they always ask about curries, bread, and rice. So we always offer them our best seller like chicken tikka masala, curries, biryani.
Being an event coordinator really also helped me. We have a lot of friends who are also in the events business na nawalan po ng trabaho, and some of them help us with the supplies like vegetables or mga inana. Though we really have an Indian supplier for our spices, other supplies like meat and vegetables, we get it from our friend na event suppliers po na nawalan work, and then it also has become their business na.
I always thought nga wala ko ana nga skill kana ganing ma-sales or whatever or kana mamaligya, because I am the type manggod nga murag if I offer you something or baligyaan ti ka and then you say no, murag okay bala ka, bye. Banana. So murag para nako murag siguro ko pwede ang sales. Now, I discovered that skill here in Indian Fusion Cebu.
Tandoori chicken pizza ready for delivery.
So, muna siyang murag, ay, pwede mo di ko mamaligya, no? And then, it also taught me how to be patient. Kay kanang unsay nga ni, dagan sa mga challenges like inig order, inig deliver, and whatnot. So, it also taught me how to be patient and stretch my patience also. So, I think muna ang two things ako na-discover and na-learn while doing Indian Fusion Cebu.
My experience here in the restaurant, honestly, like personally, it has really helped me grow as a person, wherein I really have to learn to pick up more responsibility. Like, well, on the business side, it kind of helped me because during my senior high, I actually took up business. So that's actually something that really helped me with how to go about everything. But yeah, I think something that I've really learned is inclusivity. Especially since most of our customers are not Filipinos, I really had to learn how to deal with them, like culturally. And so yeah, I think that's something that I really learned, like how to be more culturally sensitive to those that aren't, you know, of the same nationality as I.